Hey guys, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update about what's going on. After I delivered our son, we were supposed to have him sent to pathology to get tests done just to figure out whether or not this was something that we could expect that would happen again or what. And it was very clear that that's what we wanted. The nurses knew, the doctor knew, everyone knew that that was what we wanted. And we did have an on-call doctor. It wasn't my original doctor because she was out of town. But everything should have been sent over. Everything should have been fine. But basically last week I went into my doctor's appointment just to have everything checked. But I was also expecting to have pathology in at the time of this visit, but it was not in. She said she asked me if I had ordered it, and I told her that I did, and she said that she would call on Monday and check and make sure that everything was good and that we're just still waiting. So after a little bit of trouble this whole week, just kind of going back and forth with her, she was asking me, did you actually sign a paper that said that you wanted pathology or not? And I signed a lot of papers that day, so I was like, well, I think so, but I don't remember specifically signing that one. Basically, in the end, she did a little bit of digging, and she called me yesterday and said that she had talked to the hospital and no papers were signed and nothing had happened. And just so we're clear, I mean, pathology is already so rare that they can actually get an answer for you, that it was already so slim. Not to mention the fact that he had already been 2 weeks past when I delivered him, and then and now we're 3 weeks past delivery, and she's telling me that it was never done. And right now I'm confused. I'm mad at them, and I don't understand what happened yet. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, but basically, as of right now, nothing's been done. And I went ahead and I did speak with pathology, or like a top pathologist where he's at the hospital, and I told them my situation. And I asked, is there any point to even do pathology anymore? And he was just like, really, they can still do an autopsy if that's what I wanted, but as far as like chromosomal testing to see if this was something that could happen again, is too late, and there's no way they'll get anything like that. And so I'm extremely bummed. And I'm mad. I don't understand whose fault it is yet. A lot of people, like, she's telling, the doctor's telling me that it's the nurses and the people there. I did talk to the nurses and like a few people over there. They're saying that it was the doctor's fault. They actually said that in my chart at the hospital, it's clearly stated on my chart that I wanted pathology, and they also are telling me that they have tried to contact my doctor over and over and over to sign off for pathology, and she has not contacted them. So whether or not that's true or not, though, because they are always going to pass off the buck, I think, back and forth, because they all know that they could get in big trouble for this whole situation. But really now my only option at this point, because I can still do that, I can still have an autopsy done to figure out what happened, but if I do that, I had to sign a paper that stated that I would be okay with a mass cremation and a mass burial, which is horrific for me to think about. Like, I was already having extreme issues with the fact that he was going to be gone, and that was the end of it. And that's just something I didn't feel comfortable signing. And the only reason I would sign it is if I was actually going to get answers regarding whether or not this was going to happen again. And from what it sounds like, that's not an option for me. So at this point, I am probably going to go ahead and I'm going to have to go ahead and make arrangements myself and probably do a cremation. So this is extremely upsetting to me. It's not something I wanted to deal with. It was something that I was hoping that I was going to get answers from. I wanted to know if this is something that I need to know about, if this is going to happen to me again. and now I don't have that. So I'm mad. I'm mad at them, and I'm sad, and I'm just upset. So at this point, now I just have to make those decisions. We also are trying to maybe get to the bottom of it. I feel like this is an inexcusable situation and should never happen to anyone else. So maybe that, if anything, I can stop it from happening again, get some procedures in place to where this doesn't happen to any other women who want answers. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I'll probably keep you guys up to date on what happens and what my final decisions are, and if we can figure out whose fault this is. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.